कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So today is Friday. It is 26th of December. It's Narayana Masa or Pausha Masa, Sukla Paksham and Ashtami Tithi. If there are no Vaishnava events in the calendar, so we shall move into our daily Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Brahma's prayers, he was praying to the Lord Garbhodaga Sai Vishnu in different angles. And yesterday he was mentioning glorifying the names of the Lord and his incarnations, his qualities. And then whoever is remembering those name, form, qualities, and those pastimes, and immediately they will be relieved from all kinds of sinful activities which have been accumulated from so many births. And such kind of opportunity for a living entity to take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, it is open for everyone, but it is up to their choice. And Brahma, so I'm glorifying the names and the pastimes of the Lord, and he is offering his obeisances. Yasya gunakarma vidambhanani namani yesu vigame vyusa gurunante teneka janma shamalam sahasaiva hitva samyanti apavritamritam tamajam prapadye. And then further, after that shloka, and today he is further glorifying the Lord. Oh, my dear Lord, you are the root of the cosmic creation. You are the root of the cosmic tree. So there are three main branches. One is the creation and maintenance and destruction. Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara. So these three are the branches of Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. And then later on, they have gone expanded further so many other branches. I am offering my obeisances onto that root of the cosmic tree. Okay, likewise, Brahma is offering his praise. We are in the Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, chapter 9, verse number 16. यो वा अहं च गिरिशस्य विभुः स्वयं च स्थिति उद्भव प्रलय हेतव आत्ममूलम् भित्त्वा त्रिपाद्वौरुद एक उरुप्ररोहः तस्मै नमो भगवते भुवनध्रुमाय यो वा अहं च गिरिशस्य विभुः स्वयं च यो वा one who यो वै certainly aham cha girishasya vibhu swayam cha aham cha it is myself, that is Brahma. Girishasya, and this is the Lord Shiva. Vibhu, the Almighty Lord. Swayam cha, and personally as Vishnu. Brahma, Shiva, and Vishnu. Yova aham cha girishasya vibhu swayam cha sthiti udbhava pralaya hetava atma moolam. Sthiti for the maintenance, Udbhava creation, Pralaya dissolution. Sthiti Udbhava Pralaya Hetva, Hetavaha. Hetava is the causes. These are the three causes. Sthiti Udbhava Pralaya Hetava Atma Moolam. And Atma Moolam is the self-rooted. So Garbhodev Sai Vishnu, he is the root of those three forms of the Lord. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. भित्वा त्रिपाद बहुरुदा एक उरु प्ररोहः भित्वा, and having penetrated the tree, Tripad in 3 trunks, Bauruda, and it grew. It has grown in the three trunks, and Eka Buru Prarohaha, and one without a second, Buru Prarohaha, into so many branches. Later, Brahma creates so many of his children, further creations, and also Lord Shiva also, he expands further and instruction of Lord Brahma. Likewise, so many of other branches emanates. Bhitva, Tripad, Bhuruda, Eka, Uruprohaha. Everything is from Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. Tasmai Namo Bhagavate Bhonadhrumaya. Tasmai Namo Bhagavate. So, unto him, Tasmai Namaha obeisances. Bhagavate, unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Bhonadhrumaya. Bhonadhruma is the cosmic tree, or unto the tree of the planetary systems. Likewise, Brahma is glorifying the Garbhodaksa Vishnu as the root of this cosmic tree. Yova aham cha girishasya vibhu swayam cha sthiti udbha pralaya hetava atma moolam bhitva tripad bahruda ek ur prohaha tasmai namo bhagavate bhonadhrumaya. Okay, translation. Your lordship is the prime root of the tree of the planetary systems. This tree has grown by first penetrating the material nature in 3 trunks, as me, Shiva, and you, the Almighty, for creation, maintenance, and dissolution. And we 3 have grown with many branches. Therefore, I offer my obeisances unto you, the tree of the cosmic manifestation. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, can I request Saranya Mataji to read the purport, please?
Hare Krishna. The cosmic manifestation is grossly divided into 3 worlds, the upper, lower, and middle planetary systems, and then it broadens into the cosmos of 14 planetary systems with the manifestation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead as the supreme root. Material nature, which appears to be the cause of the cosmic manifestation, is only the agency or energy of the Lord. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, Mayadhyakshana Prakriti Suryate Characharam. Only under the superintendence of the Supreme Lord does material nature appears to be the cause of all creation, maintenance, and dissolution. The Lord expands himself into 3, Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva, for maintenance, creation, and destruction respectively. Of the 3 principal agents controlling the 3 modes of material nature, Vishnu is almighty. Even though he is within the material nature for the purpose of maintenance, he is not controlled by the laws of material nature. The other 2, Brahma and Shiva, although almost as greatly powerful as Vishnu, are within the control of the material energy of the Supreme Lord. The conception of many gods controlling the many departments of material nature is ill conceived of by foolish pantheists. God is one without a second, and He is the primal cause of all causes. As there are many departmental heads of governmental affairs, so there are many heads of management of the universal affairs. Due to a poor fund of knowledge, the impersonalist does not believe in the personal management of things as they are. But in this verse, it is clearly explained that everything is personal and nothing is impersonal. We have already discussed this point in the introduction, and it is confirmed here in this verse. The tree of material manifestation is described in the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita as Ashwatha, tree whose root is upward. We have actual experience of such a tree when we see the shadow of a tree on the bank of a reservoir of water. The reflection of the tree of the water appears to hang down from its upward roots. The tree of creation described here is only a shadow of the reality which is Parabrahman Vishnu. In the internal potency manifested in the Vaikuntha Lokas, the actual tree exists, and the tree reflected in the material nature is only the shadow of the actual tree. The impersonalist theory That Brahman is void of all variegatedness is false, because the shadow tree described in Bhagavad Gita cannot exist without being the reflection of the real tree. The real tree is situated in the eternal existence of spiritual nature, full of transcendental varieties, and Lord Vishnu is the root of the tree also. The root is the same, the Lord, both the real tree and the false, but the false tree is only the perverted reflection of the real tree. The Lord, being the real tree, is here offered obeisances by Brahma on his own behalf and also on behalf of Lord Shiva. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, so just a meditation on the purport of Srila Prabhupada. So the cosmic manifestation is grossly divided into three worlds: upper, lower, and middle planetary systems. And then it broadens into the cosmos of 14 planetary systems with the manifestation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead as the supreme root. So in the beginning of Brahma's praise, he mentions Ado Grihita Mavtara Shataika Bijam Yenna Vipadma Bhavanad Ahama रूपं यज्जेतद् अवबोधरसोदयेन शश्वन्निवृत्ततमसः सदनुग्रहाय आदौ गृहीतम् अवतारशतैकबीजं यन्नाभिपद्मभवनद् अहमाविरासम्. The first form of the Purusha in this universe as the Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu in this universe. And that one is the Ado. It is the first. Ado Gurhitam Avatar Shataika Bijam. He accepts this Purusha incarnation, which is the source of all other incarnations. And then he expands himself into Brahma, Vishnu, and Lord Shiva as the three main trunks. And then here in the Brahma's creation, as soon as the lotus flower comes from the navel of Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, and then after his prayers, and then later on what he did in his creation, he divided the stem of the lotus flower into three parts: the upper, middle, and the lower parts. Again, later on, in order to expand more and more subdivisions, he divided the three parts into the 14 planetary systems. And then based on the consciousness of the living entities, he creates the bodies of the living entities. And then corresponding living entities with their consciousness level, they go either upper or middle or lower. So that one, it is described again based on the consciousness. And then material nature, which appears to be the cause of the cosmic manifestation, is only the agency or energy of the Lord. This is energy, external energy of the Lord has got so many energies like Swabhaviki, Jnana, Bala, Kriyacha. So one is the personal and Jnana, Bala, Kriya, so many other things, and also material, Bhinna Prakriti, Bhumira, Purana, Lovayu, Kammanu, Buddhirevacha. Ahankariti में भिन्ना prakriti. Bhinna prakriti is the external energy of the Lord. And this is confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita. Maya dhyaksena prakritihi suyite sacharacharam. And under my direction, this material nature is working. Suyite sachara acharam. Moving and non-moving things, both under Krishna's direction. Only under the superintendence of the Supreme Lord does the material nature appear to be the cause of all creation, maintenance, and dissolution. Okay, this is again. Further, Lord says that the Lord expands himself into three: Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva for maintenance, creation, and destruction, respectively. Okay, so but here the original Sarga is the primary creation. Brahma creates the secondary creation. From that part onwards, this Brahma is the creator, and then Vishnu is the maintainer, and Lord Shiva is the destroyer or the dissolution. So for those functions, these three deities are always appointed. But those three, they work under the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Gunabhimanu devaha sargadishu asya yad bhayat By the fear of the Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, those three personalities, they work to carry out those functions. Gunabhimanu devaha sargadishu asya yad bhayat Vattanti anuyugam vashayetat sacharacharam. Vattanti anuyugam. And also these yugas, they're also going in the time factor is going on. And anuyugam, vattanti anuyugam vashayetat sacharacharam. Either moving or non-moving, everything under the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is Maya Adhyakshena Prakriti. Of the three principal agents controlling the three modes of material nature, Vishnu is the Almighty. So even though he is within the material nature for the purpose of maintenance, he is not controlled by the laws of material nature. सृजामि तन्नियुक्तोऽहं हरो हरति तद्वशः विश्वं पुरुषरूपेण परिपाति त्रिशक्तिदृक् परिपाति त्रिशक्तिदृक्. So he maintains this, he appears as a Vishnu, one of the again, Kshirodakasaya Vishnu or a super soul, and one of the deity for the three material modes of nature, for the mode of goodness. So likewise, he is one among those three principal deities. But he is not controlled by the laws of nature. And whereas those Brahma and Shiva, they are under the control of the Lord's energy. This is Sujami Tannuyuktoham Haro Harati Tadvashaha Tadvash Haro Harati Tadvashaha Vishwam Purusha Rupena Paripati Trishakti Druk. Okay, so likewise, Brahma only he also confirms in a different context when he was speaking to Narada Muni. Here, the Lord Brahma is praying to the Lord. The other two, Brahma and Shiva, although almost as greatly powerful as Vishnu, or within the control of the material energy of the Supreme Lord. And when the Vishnu, he also mentions one statement that in terms of carrying out those functions, we should not discriminate. But however, we need to understand that Krishna is the Vishnu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this one, Aham Brahma cha sarvasya jagataha karanam param Atmeshwar upadrashta swayam drug avisheshanaha. So this one, Lord says to Daksha Prajapati during the Daksha Yajna, he appears with his 8 forms and 8-handed form. And then he mentions, Aham Brahma cha sarvasya, myself, Brahma, and also Lord Shivash. There are Aham Brahma cha sarvasya jagataha karanam param. So we are carrying out the duties of this universal affairs. Jagataha karanam param. Atmeshwara upadrashta swayam drug avisheshanaha. But I am Atmeshwara, the super soul. Upadrashta, overseer. Swayam drug avisheshanaha. So he says that, but even though I am everything, but in order to carry out these universal functions, there is no difference. But he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He mentions that statement. And here Brahma is saying that they are all in the control of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The conception of many gods controlling the many departments of material nature is ill-conceived by the foolish pantheist. So sometimes when the children are going into the schools, colleges, there are so many other things. Why you got so many gods are there in your? See, look at that. We have got only one thing. It is one way of blaspheming the children, make them so guilty about their. They do not. Children who are coming from the Hindu background, they do not have much of knowledge about their own God or as Krishna is Supreme Personality. No one knows. There is so much of confusion that Mayavada philosophy is spread in the society in such a way that everyone are confused whom to worship. And there are so many mantras, tantras, and so many of these lineages. So many Puranas are also there. But people are confused. But it is not a uh, it is the wrong thing, but it is according to the nature of the living entity. According to nature of a living entity, Vyasadeva, he has given so many Puranas. For the people in the mode of ignorance, there are 6 Puranas. For people in the mode of passion, 6 Puranas are there. For people in the mode of goodness, there are another 6 Puranas are there. Everything is to gradually elevate the consciousness of the living entity. When a person who does not understand this one, Varna, Ashrama, Dharma, and how the Puranas are hierarchically compiled by Vyasadeva, they will be confused because they don't have that kind of, and they simply think that something, even though people killing the cows and then eating them, and then they speak about the God. It is no use. They are simply kind of sense gratificatory things carrying out under the name of the religion. That is not the really, not the spiritual process, but spiritual process, it brings the consciousness gradually from one level to another level. Finally he says, विद्याविनय संपन्ने ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि शुनि चैव स्वपाके च पंडिताः समदर्शिनः. That is the panditaha samadarshinaha. A learned person, he sees that the life force is existing in all the living entities. He sees only that part. And he see with an equal vision. And here some people, they are bewildered because they have not yet equipped with this knowledge, transcendental knowledge or Krishna consciousness that is always existing. It is not a new thing. Even if we come to know, today we are here reading all these things, but these were at least Prabhupada has written all these purports and everything at least 50 years ago or 60 years ago. 56. And then Prabhupada, before that, it is Krishna spoke. All this time, this knowledge is there, but we are uncovering this one now. People who are coming to understand this knowledge, they're uncovering this. It is always there. So, few years ago, we were also like that. We were also other side of the line. Now we are at this side of the line. But it takes some time for the living entity to understand, and we need to canvas that this knowledge existed. Okay, that is what we need to do. That is through book distributions and so many other medias. So here, this is how by the foolish pantheists, they think in such a way, ill-conceived by the foolish pantheists, the conception of many gods controlling the many departments of the material nature. God is one without a second, and he is the prime cause of all causes. ईश्वरः परमः कृष्णः सच्चिदानन्दविग्रहः अनादिर् सर्वकारणकारणम्. He is the cause of all causes. As there are many departmental heads of governmental affairs, so there are many heads of management of the universal affairs as well. Okay, this is vividly explained. We have got so many, for every function there is a deity. For every function, there is a deity. Whenever, even if the organization is expanding too much, then there will be, for every function, there is a person. If a organization is very small, only one person can do it everything by himself. He only just grow some fruits and he will just put it in a basket. He will sell it and then he will bring the money and the home and then just he will live on his own. Whenever he has got so much of land, he will appoint so many things, the workers and then treasurer and then marketing person and so many things. And then whenever it is spread as a kingdom to rule, a king also, he has got wide varieties of management affairs. So he has to appoint. So likewise, universe, whenever it comes to the universe, it is gigantic, innumerable living entities are there. And in order to maintain, 33 crores of demigods are also there. So everything comes from Supreme Personality of God. He creates. And again, further Prabhupada describes, due to the poor fund of knowledge, the impersonalist does not believe in the personal management of things as they are. Okay, this is needed because there are innumerable living entities. We need to bring their consciousness to transcendental platform. But in this verse, it is clearly explained that everything is personal and nothing is impersonal. As Brahma is mentioning, we have already discussed this point in this introduction, and it is confirmed here in this verse. The tree of the material manifestation is described in the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita as the Urdhvamola Madashakam Ashwadham Prahuravyayam Chandam Syasya Parnani Yastam Veda Saveda Ved. This is Ashwadha tree. The Ashwadha tree whose root is upward in the spiritual world. And that's why in this material world, if we try to find the absolute truth, what is the right thing? We do not find the reasons here. It is in the spiritual world. Urdhvamolam adashakam. And here in this material world, these Vedic injunctions, they are like leaves of the tree. They are like leaves of the tree. And one has to understand all those Vedasya sarve ahameva vidya vedanta prudveda videva chaham. Again, after studying all the Vedic injunctions, we can find what is the root. That is Tad Vishnoho Paramam Padam Sada Pasyanti Surayaha Diviva Chakshuratatam. It is everyone, even all the demigods, they're always looking upwards to the Tad Vishnoho Paramam Padam to go to the Vishnu Pada. By studying the Vedic injunctions and everything, they need to understand what is their destination. So here, this cosmic Ashwadha tree, whose root is the upward, but it is spreading bottomwards all its branches, and there is no end for it. Keep on going on, keep on going on. And intelligent person who understands that he would cut the knots of the tree tree from his personal perspective so that he does not take another birth again here. It is described in the 15th chapter further. Okay, so and then here the tree of material manifestation is described here, and then further we have giving in an analogy, we have actual experience of such a tree when we see the shadow of a tree on the bank of a reservoir of water. The reflection of the tree on the water appears to hang down from its upward roots. Okay, that is analogy. The tree of creation described here is only shadow of the reality, which is Param Brahman, Vishnu. In the Vaikuntha Loka, everything is variegatedness, and there the Lord is there, and so many people are the living entities in a different form. Some people may appear as birds, some are plants, and they serve the Lord only one purpose. It is according to the desire they have developed, how they wanted to serve the Lord. Kaivalyam iva murtimat. Everything Kaivalyam iva murtimat. The living entities, they have got their personalities there. In the internal potency manifested in the Vaikuntha Loka, the actual tree exists, and the tree reflected in the material nature is only the shadow of the actual tree. As we speak, for example, if we got so many of the items in the home, electrical items, once the energy is passed, then only they work those functions. A fridge, a washing machine, or a heater, or something like that. Anything, but main thing is the energy. Similarly, whenever if we see the Prakriti, suddenly if the life goes lifts from upwards and just in their actual forms, and everything, all the innate items, they will stay down, and then if the life goes upwards into the sky, and if we look all these living entities, again their positions, that is the kind of a part of the Vaikuntha, but their consciousness of those living entities is to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead because they are appearing in a different forms because of their consciousness and their own desires. Okay, so that is what it is described here. Material nature is only the shadow of this actual tree. So when he changes his desires to serve the Lord, then all the different varieties of form, it will turn into their swarupen mayopetam, and their forms will change, the spiritual forms. The living original form is the uh, all the people most vasantyatra purushaha sarve vaikuntamuttayaha. They will get the original form similar to the Lord. सर्वे वैकुण्ठमूर्तयः ये निमित्तेन धर्मेण आराधयन् हरिम्. And then here the impersonalist theory that Brahman is void of all variegatedness is false, because the shadow trees described in the Bhagavad Gita cannot exist without being the reflection of a tree. So likewise, when we are like one person is a woman, one person is a man, and their body is different, and then if we wanted to put a dress, we need to have a suitable dress. But in a similar way, when the consciousness of the living entity is like of animal nature or human nature or divine nature, they will get a similar body of it. Okay, and that is whatever the body they get, that is a shadow. But actually, the consciousness, the living entity, it has got its real form. That real forms are existed in the spiritual world. When their consciousness is changed, and then they will turn into in a different form, like for example a cat or human or something like that, and then they will accept a material body according to their desire, and then perform those activities in this material world. But actuality is situated in the eternal existence of the spiritual nature, full of transcendental varieties, and Lord Vishnu is the root of that tree also. Okay, so the root is the same, the Lord, both for real tree and the false, but the false tree is only the perverted reflection of the real tree. The Lord, being the real tree, is here offered obeisances by Brahma on his own behalf, and also on behalf of Lord Shiva as well. Okay, so this is the purport, but this one we can elaborately go into the Vaikuntha planet, that it is kingdom of God, how the living entities they serve in their own dimensions, how they please the Lord. Kaivalyam iva muttimat. Okay, that is from this purport, and here Brahma is offering Yova aham cha girihesha vibhu swayam cha स्थिति उद्भव प्रलय हेतव आत्ममूलम भित्वा त्रिपाद बहुहृद एक गुरु प्ररोहः तस्मै नमो भगवते भुवनध्रुमाय. So can I request devotees to kindly recite this shloka, follow line by line behind me wherever it is possible. यो वा अहं च गिरिशस्य विभुः स्वयं च
यो वा अहं च
योगा
गिरिशश्च विभुः स्वयं च
विभु स्वयच्छ
स्थिति उद्भव प्रलय हेतव आत्ममूलम्
स्थिति
स्थित्य
उद्भव
उद्भव
प्रलय
प्रलय हेतव
आत्ममूलम्
आत्मामूलम्
हित्वा त्रिपाद बहुहृद एक गुरु प्ररोहः
भित्त्वा
त्रिपाद
त्रिपादवृद्ध
एक उरुत्परोः
तस्मै नमो भगवते भुवनध्रुमाय.
तस्मै नमो भगवते भुवनध्रुमाय.
यो वा अहं च गिरिशश्च विभुः स्वयं च
यो वा अहं च
गिरिशस्य
विभुः स्वयं च
स्थिति उद्भव प्रलय हेतव आत्ममूलम्
स्थिति
स्थित्य
उद्भव प्रलय
उद्भव
हेतव
प्रलय हेतव
आत्ममूलम्
आत्ममूलम्
भित्त्वा त्रिपाद बहुहृद एक उरु प्ररोहः
भित्त्वा त्रिपाद
त्रिपादवृद्ध एक
आवृत एक
उरुप्ररोहः
प्ररोहास्.
तस्मै नमो भगवते भुवनध्रुमाय.
तस्मै
तस्मै नमो भगवते
भुवनध्रुमाय.
भुवनध्रुमाय.
Once more. यो वा अहं च गिरिशश्च विभुः स्वयं च
यो वा
यो वा
अहं च
अहं च
गिरिशश्च
गिरिशश्च विभुः
विभुः
स्वयं च
स्वयं च
स्थिति उद्भवप्रलयहेतव आत्ममूलम्
स्थिति
स्थित्य
उद्भवप्रलयहेतव
उद्भवप्रलयाहेतव
आत्ममूलम्
आत्ममूलम्
भित्त्वा त्रिपाद्बहुहृद एक उरुप्रोहः
भित्त्वा
भित्त्वा
त्रिपाद्व्रवृत एक उरु
वृतैक उरु
प्ररोहः
प्ररोहस्
तस्मै नमो भगवते भुवनध्रुमाय
तस्मै नमो
तस्मै
भगवते
नमो
भुवनद्रुमाय
भुवनद्रुमाय
Very beautiful. Can I request devotees to recite this sloka one by one? Saranya Mataji, would you like to go first?
हरे कृष्ण यो वा अहं च गिरिशश्च विभुः स्वयं च स्थिति उद्भव प्रलय हेतव आत्ममूलम् धृत्वा त्रिपात् वावृत एक उरु प्ररोहास्तस्मै नमो भगवते भुवनद्रुमाय कृष्ण
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. So this one, Guru Prarohaha, when we take a breath and when we are reciting continuously, then it makes Prarostasmai, Guru Prarohastasmai, Namo Bhagavate. Continuously, it will go. Yes, will come. And when we take a breath there, stop there, then it will turn into Visarga. Guru Prarohaha. There is Prarohaha. Okay, but generally, Prabhupada's disciples, they have given as in the matter of they will continuous pronunciation. So this one, Guru Prarohaha. This is only ha is there, and then here it comes tasmai. This that though there is yes is here because it is we are going to split that word into two. The visarga comes into the picture. Okay, thank you, Mataji. Can I request Usha Mataji to recite next, please?
यो वा अहं च गिरिशश्च विभुः स्वयं च स्थित्य उद्धवप्रलय हेतव आत्ममूलम् पीत्वा त्रिपादवृत एक उरूपप्ररोरहः तस्मै नमो भगवते भुवनद्रुमाय
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Asha Mataji, would you like to go?
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु यो वा अहं च गिरिशस्य विभुः स्वयं च स्थिति उत्पव प्रलय हेदव आत्ममूलम् पित्वा त्रिपात् ववृत एक उरुप्ररोखस्तस्मै नमो भगवते भुवनद्रुमाय
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Jai Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. यो वा अहं च गिरिशाश्च विभुः स्वयं च स्थित्योद्भव प्रलय हेतव आत्ममूलं भित्त्वा त्रिपादवृवृद्ध एक उरु प्ररोहाः तस्मै नमो भगवते भुवनद्रुमाय. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Gaurangi Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. यो वा अहं च गिरिशस्य विभो स्वयं च स्थित प्रलय हेतवात्मा एकौरुपरोहास् तस्मै नमो भगवते भुवनद्रुमाय. Hare Krishna.
Once again, Mataji.
Okay. यो वा अहं च गिरिशस्य विभो स्वयं च स्थितयुद्भावप्रलय हेतवात्ममूलं विद्वा त्रिपदो वृथा एकौरुपरोहास् तस्मै नमो भगवते भुवनद्रुमाय.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Anyone else want to go another once more?
यो वा अहं च गिरिशस्य विभुः स्वयं च स्थितयुधभाव प्रलयहितवात्ममूलं विद्वा त्रिपदवृदैकौरुपरोहस् तस्मै नमो भगवते भुवनद्रुमाय.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Sarinya Mataji, want to go once again?
हरे कृष्ण यो वा अहं च गिरिशश्च विभुस्वयं च स्थिति उद्भव प्रलयहेतव आत्ममूलं ऋत्वत्रिपात् वावृत एक उरुपरोहा तस्मै नमो भगवते भुवनद्रुमाय.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Asha Mataji.
Hare Krishna. यो वा अहं स कीर्षः स विभुस्वयं च स्थिति उत्पवप्रलय हेदव आत्ममूलं पित्वा त्रिपाद्ववृद एह उरुप्ररोखस्तस्मै नमो भगवते भुवनद्रुमाय.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Jai Mataji, please.
Yes, Hare Krishna. यो वा अहं च गिरिशश्च विभुः स्वयं च स्थिति उद्भव प्रलय हेतव आत्ममूलं भित्वा त्रिपाद्ववृद्ध एक उरु प्ररोहः तस्मै नमो भगवते भुवनद्रुमाय. हरे कृष्ण.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Usha Mataji.
Hare Krishna. यो वा अहं च गिरिशस्य विभुः स्वयं च स्थितियुद्धव प्रलयहेतव आत्ममूलम् पीत्वा त्रिपादववृत एक उरुप्ररोहस्तस्मै नमो भगवते भुवनद्रुमाय.
Okay, very nice. Thank you, Mataji.
Mhm.
So that is Brahma's. Would you like to read the translation as well, Mataji?
Yes, I can do that. Your lordship is the prime root of the tree of the planetary systems. This tree has grown by first penetrating the material nature in three trunks, as me, Shiva, and you, the Almighty, for creation, maintenance, and dissolution, and we three have grown with many branches. Therefore, I offer my obeisances unto you, the tree of the cosmic manifestation. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Okay, shall move to Srila Prabhupada's letter. The next is letter to Sukadeva, January 27th, 1971, Allahabad. Okay, can I request Asha Mataji, if you are available to read.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. My dear Sukadeva, please accept my blessings. I am in due receipt of your letter, undated, and have noted the contents carefully. I am so glad to hear that you have now opened the sender in Tucson, Arizona. It has been my desire to open 108 branches of our society all over the world, and due to the sincere effort of devotees such as your good self, it is actually happening. If you simply follow the regulative principles strictly, always chant Hare Krishna and just depend on Krishna, then all facility will be given to you to make Tucson Temple a grand success by the grace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So far as deity worship is concerned, for the present you can have a Guru Gauranga altar, and later on when there are more devotees there and you have facility, Lord Jagannatha or Radha Krishna deity may be installed. Only initiated devotees may tend the deity or cook for him. So for the present, you can set up a very attractive Guru Gauranga altar, and that will be very nice. It is encouraging to hear that already you are distributing BTG so nicely. So continue in this way. Also, you should widely distribute our books, especially to the schools and libraries. We have also initiated a life membership program for distributing our books, and you can inquire about this program from Karandara. I have noted how you have already have been invited into people's homes for Sankirtana program. Such engagement are ideal for making life members and distributing our literature. That has been our program in India, and it has been very successful. So continue this program. Yes, you have my blessings always. You are my sincere boy. Without being sincere, nobody can make advancement. Please offer my blessings also to Sriman Elliot Prabhu and Sriman Pat Balarama Prabhu. Hoping this will meet you in good health. Your ever well-wisher A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami. Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Jai, thank you, Mataji. Any takeaway points, Mataji?
I can try, Prabhu. There are so many messages, points in this letter. So this letter for Prabhu Sukadeva, he mentioned that that Srila Prabhupada big desire to open 108 temples all over the world. So he's praising this Prabhu for his sincere work, sincere work. Because of him and because of the other pure devotees, it is happening and it will be happen. So he is simply advising him to follow the regulatory principles strictly, so everything will fall on path, like everything will happen as Prabhupada desire, and he will get Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's blessings as well. So Srila Prabhupada was very happy about the Tuscan temple, because it was a grand success. It happened very it happened very nicely. And second paragraph, he mentioned about the deity worship. So at the beginning, he said you can have the Guru Gauranga. Maybe later on he can, if it is more facility, if it is more devotees coming, then he can have Lord Jagannatha or Radha Krishna. They can install in the temple later on. But he strictly said that only initiated devotees can cook for the deities, and make sure he can. He said to Prabhu that he can make a nice altar for Guru Gauranga, and that he is. Prabhupada was pleased with distributing books in schools and libraries. And also he said they had a initiated life membership program for distributing books. And he said if he want, he can get more information from Karandara Prabhu. And him also he is Sankirtana. He already have been invited into people's homes. I did get it, Prabhu. Whether I don't know, Prabhu went to Prabhu people's home to invite the people for the Sankirtan program, or Prabhu were going like house by house for the Sankirtan program. I didn't get it. So Srila Prabhupada mentioned that this kind of engagement are very ideal for making life members to distributing our culture, our literature, our literature. So he mentioned that in India it was going on very well. So it should be happening everywhere. So Prabhu has to continue this program. And finally, he's giving his blessings, and Srila Prabhupada giving his blessing to this Prabhu and asking him to be sincere. So everything will be okay. And he's giving his blessing to Sriman Elliot Prabhu and Sriman Balarama Prabhu as well. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
I
Thank you.
think I missed some point. Please, if you could explain to me. Prabhu.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. You did very nicely, Mataji. Okay, any other comments, dear devotees, you wanted to add? Mataji.
Yes, no, Mataji's covered all the points. Just because she asked about the Sankirtan house to house, just my understanding is that people do house programs regularly, but if they invite someone from the temple a bit higher up, who has got more knowledge and also who has got that aura about them, then when they come to your house, then that makes other people also more attracted to them and to the moment. So he's saying that you have been invited, so which is very good. That's my understanding, that the Sankirtan program can be done by devotees living close by, whatever. But when someone comes from higher up or from the temple, not only they would have more knowledge about them, but they would bring a certain kind of aura with them as well. And that would be very good for the house, for the other people. And that way more people will join and become life members. I think. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Very nice points. And here one point, the aura, it is by performing austerities and penances. It not necessarily mean only to be temple. So a grihastha who is following rules and regulations and performing austerities, even at the grihastha stage, he will also have got that aura in and around him.
Yes, you're right, actually, Prabhuji. Yeah, it's and not only just by physical presence, because even in the group as well, the virtual, we can get the people's aura, like Mataji is there, Gorangi Mataji, all people, they have that aura, and when they don't attend certain days, we miss them. So yes, you're right about that. And I think just one thing about the previous paragraph about expanding the altar, the temple. I think more devotees would be helpful, obviously, because as people expand more and more, then they would need to do more. Like even changing the dresses, the outfits, decorating the altar, everything, cooking, because there would be more deities, so there'd be more cooking. So yeah, as there would be more people there to help out. Obviously, they can't do many things like cooking and things, but certain things they can help with. So if you have more devotees and have more facility, then you can install more deities. That's what he's saying. That at present you have only just Guru Gaurang in the altar, but later on, when you expand, also you would need more devotees and more facility and all that. That's my understanding.
Thank you, Mataji. So here Prabhupada is mentioning, initially one may not be equipped with the knowledge to tend the deities and due to the resources. So Guru Gauranga, there is not much restrictions, but when you have got Krishna, Radha Krishna, or Jagannath, Lord Jagannath, we need to worship them with a high pomp and with all opulent, nice dressing and everything, prasadam, preparation of prasadam. So that's why Prabhupada is mentioning a second priority. So when you do not have that resources, don't go for Lord Jagannath and Radha Krishna deities installation. Only just be happy with the Guru Gauranga and then carry on. When you got all the facilities, then you can Radha Krishna. But if you have got Radha Krishna deity, then so here all initiated devotees may tend the deity or cook for him. So that is the main thing. When we don't have, then we can just only keep Guru Gauranga altar. Thank you, Mataji. Any other comments?
Yes, a devotee also has brought. She's from Australia, and she's brought her deities, Radha and Krishna, with her all the way from Australia. But she said that looking after them, it's a little bit more. You have to put in more effort and everything. You can't just do a substandard worship when like you otherwise you would do, but with Radha Krishna you would need to put more effort into it. That's what she said as well. You have to be very careful about certain things and very strict about certain things.
Yes. Yeah, we need to be very careful with the deities, Radha Krishna deities. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, any other comments?
Prabhuji, would the same go with a picture of them as well?
No, not pictures. Only the deities made with either stone or metal or wood. So we need to look after them very nicely. But the pictures, we worship them, but they don't need dress changing like that. We just offer a fruit or flower, water like that. Then it will be minimal maintenance. Okay, thank you, Mataji. Okay, that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. And Prabhupada again, it is mentioning that ideal home life. Such engagements are ideal for making life members and distributing our literatures. These home programs must be regular. So we use when we were children. So I think we were doing some other kinds of spiritual activity, but that was going on every week, once in a day, once in a week. In every people's, they wanted to do one person is Monday, one person is Tuesday. Likewise, throughout the week, we used to go to some people's home and do some bhajan for some time, and they give some prasadam and take it. And then relish. It was so beautiful. But the such kind of programs must keep going on. If there are 10 devotees or something, 30 devotees, once they can select a number of which each day and allocate it. And then it's also making prasadam not too much as well to keep it simple according to their facilities. Maybe fruits cutting, maybe the salad, and then the chipped rice, maybe it's just what is that called? Soak them in the water, add some kind of coconut powder and sugar, that becomes a prasadam. Not much cooking at all. So likewise, very, very small things we can make the home maybe if in and around the neighbors, we can invite the neighbors and then perform the bhajans for some time. That will become ideal. Okay, but again, times, place, and circumstances, whatever is convenient and what is based on devotees, facilities, and capabilities, it can take place. Okay, just a few reflections for me. Thank you so much. And from the updates point of view, so today evening we don't have any events from our Sangha point of view. And tomorrow morning, we continue with the Brahma Samhita after Bhagavatam. Tomorrow evening, Chaitanya Charitamrita by Krishna Keshav Prabhuji. Okay, that is our upcoming events. And on top of that, and I think Jayaved Mataji is going to host on Tuesdays preaching practice sessions from the new year onwards. It's a good news. Thank you so much, Mataji, for taking up. So I hope you would shape up that sessions on Tuesday evenings. Okay, we look forward for you.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity, Prabhuji. Obviously, I'll need your guidance a lot and blessings from the Lordships and mercy as well, because I am not that confident in doing things, but I'll definitely put a lot of effort into it. Thank you. And with regards to the house program as well, I'm hoping that with the mercy, something happens here as well. But I need to speak to Debashish Prabhu because he said he wanted to go first. But I also feel that maybe I think you are right. You have said it a few times. We do need to do something. So I was thinking that if I, just speak to him first and see if it would be okay for something, if I can even start something, and then between the two of us or whatever, we'll see how things go. Thank you.
Yeah. Very nice initiative, Mataji. Haribol, thank you so much for that.
I'm not sure it will be regularly like what you have said once but at least if I make a start, at least I know other Matajis have done, Meena Mataji, Gaurangi Mataji, Dina Mataji, they've all done things, and maybe it's about time.
Thank you, Mataji. You will do it. So it will come very nicely. Krishna will be very pleased with you. Srila Prabhupada mission. It will spread. And also that would not only our devotees, the neighbors as well, our family, friends, they will also come and join. And devotees, regular devotees also come. That way everyone will get benefited.
Yes, yeah, you're right. Thank you. And just wanted to mention about tomorrow, there is, as you know, the Gita Jayanti, Keshav Swami usually comes and gives, he's always there giving a very nice, lecture and things. So, it would be a busy, long day for some of us here because we'll be going right from the morning.
Thank you, Mataji, for the heads up. So tomorrow morning, do you think that devotees would be there, or should we?
No. I don't think everybody. It's only people living probably here. I don't know who will be there from our Sangha. Maybe Sanchita Mataji might be there. I'm not sure. I think she would be there because the children are reciting tomorrow in Sanskrit. She was talking about chapter 12. So she might be there. And obviously, it's a very important day. And we look forward to in the whole year that one as well, that day. So, I definitely won't be. After a while, I will be leaving. So I won't be here, but the people who live far away, like all of you, you can carry on. I'm just mentioning that there is Gita Jayanti tomorrow, so some may not be here. I don't know who lives down in the south from the morning attendees. I don't know where Gaurangi Mataji lives. Prabhavati Mataji, maybe, yes. I don't know.
Mataji, yes, I would like to go, but I have the commitment to go to. So yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. So you are going to
it
Soho.
was nice. It was nice. Last year also I went, but this year I wouldn't be managing to go. Yeah. So I filled the form, but I had the commitment to go, so I won't be able to go.
No problem.
Okay, have a nice Gita
If you need
Jayanti.
picking up or anything, then I don't mind.
No, I can write, but I have other things to do, so won't be
Oh,
able to
okay,
go.
okay,
Yeah.
no problem.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay, so I think all devotees, they are in and around the temple only, except me, Saranya Mataji.
Dorangi Mataji, I don't know where she lives.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
You live far away from the temple, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, yeah. Okay. So from the morning program, it looks like Usha Mataji and I won't be there, but all of you others are there. So it's important. And
No,
you
I
can.
joined Sangha. I joined the meeting in the morning, but I was leaving by 8:15. Yeah. So I'm there with the program. No problem.
Yes, yes, yeah, exactly. And I'll be there as well. I'll just leave early. That's all it is. But Prabhuji, if you get a chance as well, maybe do. I'm sure there is a live recording, live stream. It would be good as well.
Yes, Mataji. I wish I want to go. We need to see.
I mean, thing is, I don't know how your circumstance. Even if you come, because it's there till 2, maybe 2, half 2. Even if the morning program, I'm sure devotees wouldn't mind if you cut short and you came. It's definitely something. And when he comes, he just gives such a lovely pravachan, the talk he gives. And now that he's been to America and in studying higher up in divinity uni, so that his perspective would even be more different now of certain things. That's what I'm assuming. I'm not sure. But every year, the talk he gives is something amazing.
Yes. Yes, sure, Mataji. So I'll think of it, Mataji.
On certain things till the following week, and you guys, you Pavan Prabhu, whoever is from your end, you came. It might be worth. I don't know. I'm not forcing anyone. I'm just saying that listening and coming in presence, they are two different things, and I don't go often, but this particular program is definitely different, worth attending once at least, if not this year, then next year.
Yeah, sure, Mataji. Okay, thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Any other updates? Otherwise, we shall conclude and continue with further japa. Okay, we shall conclude. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. Have a Krishna conscious day, everyone.